A lot of people say you can't get clients in real estate photography from cold calls. They say it doesn't work, it's a waste of time, or realtors will never even answer you in the first place. So I decided to put that to the test. I called hundreds of real estate agents for 5 hours straight to prove to you that anyone can get clients in this way. Even if you're starting from zero, this is exactly what happened. Looks like we've already sent outreach texts to her before.
I think she does. So you have a very good reputation at the office.
You know, sometimes you win some, and sometimes you lose some.
8, 9, 1, 7, 2, 6.
She made me feel silly, but this is where you have to define a win, guys. And the win here is we went so above and so beyond that there's nothing that we could possibly be embarrassed of. That's one call and one client. There's definitely a high likelihood. We work with like around 800 to 1,000 agents. It's important for us to actually have the crazy thought. Hey, how you doing, Claire? This is Carl. I have some good news, but I also have some really bad news. All right, so I know you came here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to watch a bunch of cold calls from a real estate media company to real estate agents getting new customers. So we're going to jump right into it right now. So I'm only calling top agents here. I'm not just going to call an agent that doesn't produce any listings. I'm going to show you how I organize that, and more importantly, what scripts I'm using and the tactics I'm using to actually create relationships and get them into our ecosystem so we can land them as a client. So without further ado, let's jump into some cold calls. Let's let it rip. Ben, how you doing? This is Carl from E-State Photography. Just wanted to give you a call, personally introduce myself, and see if you have a go-to photographer or if you're even looking for one in the first place.
Hey, Carol. Normally I've been using 360 views, but I'm always open to, other options.
Super cool. So 360 is awesome. So can't complain. They're amazing. If you ever get a little crazy, want to try us out, we love what we do. We love helping making your listings look amazing. And toss in some free drone photos, free social media reel on your first one. If again you get crazy and you want to try us out, would that be appropriate?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just ask you a couple questions. Can you just give me a property that you did photography on so I can check it out?
Yeah, totally. Of course. So we work with around 800 to 1,000 agents. I can send you over. Let me ask you this. What markets do you usually sell in? So I could send you some comparable homes so it would make some sense for you when you look at it.
Well, I actually have one coming up in Pendleton, and it's probably going to need a drone.
Super cool.
And price point is probably going to be anywhere from, let's just say, 400 to 600.
Okay, cool. So what I'll do is I'll send you over some houses specifically that we shot in Pendleton that were with drones. So you can look at exactly kind of what it would look like for you. And of course, we'll do the drone photos for free, social media reel for free, if you even want it. Does that sound fair?
Perfect. And what do you guys usually charge for photography?
Yes. So I can look at all this stuff right now. I'd love for you to look at the work and then we'll figure out the pricing. So single family, it depends on square footage, but it's super similar to 360 to be very transparent with you. It starts at 155. All the way up to 5,000 square feet, which is 200 for photos. Drone photos is an additional $100, $125, depending on how large the acreage is.
Gotcha. Okay.
So pretty comparable.
Is this your contact information if I wanted to contact you to schedule? Or
yeah.
Do you do it online?
Yeah, so we have an app that you could book on. You can also text and call us here at literally any time. I will answer, Matt will answer, or Brooke will answer. We'll be here to help you, okay? All right. Super cool.
And then one other question.
Yeah.
What about copyright? Can we use your photography for anything?
Yes, you could use those photos and you can put them anywhere you want. They're 100% yours. They are yours.
Okay, I love it.
Cool. We also have free marketing material stuff you have access to on the app. So you could create your own marketing materials. You own 100% of the copyright. They're your photos. We just want to make you look really good in front of your clients.
Okay, and what is the app?
Yep, it'll be E-State Photography. I'll send you a download link to download the app. You can look at all the services, all that stuff, and book right through there, go into your portal. It's pretty cool.
Okay, and then how quick, if I have a house that I'm listing, how quick can you guys get out to shoot it?
Yeah, we understand more than anyone else. If you have a listing that you want to get shot at 4 p.m. today, we pretty much we'd be able to make it work. We'd be able to get it done for you. Turnaround time is usually 24 hours. So if you have your photos right now, tomorrow morning you'd wake up and your photos will be in your inbox.
All right, beautiful. Love it.
Cool. Any other questions?
No, you covered everything. I appreciate it.
Super sweet. I'll send you over all this info too, so you remember it all. And of course, like links to stuff. And, we'll be able to chat a little bit later, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
Yep, of course. Take care, Robin. All right, guys, we're going to address two very important things here. The call that you just listened to was a competition call. So we were talking about competition. In your market, real estate agents communicate a lot. In every single market they do. So you need to be respectful of your competition and have a productive conversation as opposed to being negative. Again, you're going cold to these people. So it would be different if we were sending emails and calling the people that were filling out a form to work with us, or doing paid ads and calling the leads. In cold outreach, we have to be much more respectful and have less sales resistance, because if you sound like every other salesperson that calls a real estate agent, guess what's going to happen? They're going to push you away. So as you can tell here, everything that I'm doing is decreasing the sales resistance. So acting like I'm on their team, like everything that they're doing is good and adequate, and using rhetorical ways of communication. Like, are you even looking for a real estate photographer in the first place? Right. So I'm pushing it into their mind and allowing them to open up about real estate photography, as opposed to me pushing them and challenging why they're doing what they're doing. Again, this is the way that you have to communicate through cold outreach. A win, the way that I'm defining it for our team, is to get their contact information, because you're not going to be able to collect a credit card over the phone. That's why people get really discouraged. It's like, guys, you're not going to be able to get a client right now over the phone. What you're going to be able to do is create a relationship with them, get them to trust you enough to get their contact information and their buy-in so that you can personally text them. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you how to leave a message, what that message needs to sound and look like, then what the follow-up text needs to be, then how to get them to respond, then how to talk to them on the phone, then on the phone how to get their contact information, then you have a lead. This is the first part of it. Now you have a lead. Now, once you have their contact information, you did the cold call, you did the hard part. Now you're going to send them a text. You're going to do a follow-up with them. You're going to follow them on Instagram. Now they're in your ecosystem and you're not a stranger. Now you can actually create a relationship and build a foundation to like doing business together, as opposed to just like cold calling someone and saying, hey, could I get your business right away? That's not how life works, right? Obviously that's how we want it to go, but that's just not how it's going to work here.
Call right now. Please leave your name and number, and I will call you back as soon as I may. Thanks.
Hey, Stephanie, this is Carl from eState Photography. I'm sure you have a real estate photographer already. I wanted to just give you a call, introduce myself, and possibly work together, or at least give you our awesome promo that we're running out this summer. I hope that we have the chance to work together, Stephanie, and I will send you a text over as well so that we could extend the conversation. Well, I'm going to text her right now off of our open phone. So this is what our open phone looks like. It looks like we've already sent outreach texts to her before. I already texted back, actually, right here. May I call you back in a minute? So it could be a good sign, could not be a good sign. Let's see, but at least she's being responsive. Hi, Stephanie. This is Carl from eState. Sorry, Stephanie, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. And who am I speaking with?
Yeah, this is Carl from eState Photography. I just left you a message.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, hi. I know you. I mean, I know who you are.
Awesome. Well, how's everything going? I want to just call, personally introduce myself, and talk to you about any listings that you have coming up, and even a cool promo that we have running at eState on your next listing, if that's even something that you're interested in, or if you're even looking for a real estate photographer in the first place.
Yeah, I always, sometimes the people either booked, and quite honestly, sometimes it's good just to have someone that you can feel trust. So I definitely be interested in trying you out.
What's up, guys? If you find this super valuable, I want to continue to make very tactical, realistic videos on how to scale your real estate media business, whether you're at $0 or $100,000 or $200,000 a month. I want to continue to make these videos, but I need to know that people are actually watching them and getting a benefit from them. So if you like these kinds of videos and how tactical they are and the actual systems and processes you could copy and paste and put into your business, please hit subscribe, and I'll make you a promise that I will serve you guys to the highest level humanly possible and make the best videos on YouTube for real estate media businesses. So if you can, just subscribe. And again, join that community on School below. We're ranked #1 on School for the top real estate media community. If this is something that you guys love, just hop in, dive in, let me know that you're even listening in the first place so I can continue to make better and better and better videos for you guys. Thank you.
Or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Amy, this is Carl from East State Photography. Just wanted to personally give you a call, introduce myself, and see if you had a go-to real estate photographer. Either way, I wanted to make sure we had a chance to connect because we're running a really cool promo this summer for new agents that book at East State Photography. More importantly, I want to be a part of your process and make sure all of your listings look amazing. So if you can, give me a call back or a text, and I'd love to connect. Take care, Amy.
Hello.
Hey, is this Michael?
This is.
Hey, what's up, Michael? This is Carl from East State Photography. I just wanted to give you a call, personally introduce myself, and see if you have a go-to photographer or if you're even looking for one in the first place.
I do, yes. I use easy visuals on a regular basis.
Okay. Super cool, my man. Just want to call, introduce myself. We're running a cool promo. If you ever want to get crazy and try us out, free drone photos, social media reel, and a Bills hat on your first listing. But if you love them, keep using them. Just want to personally introduce myself, Michael.
Sounds good, brother. Why don't you shoot me a text and I'll keep it on file then.
Cool. Sounds good. No worries. Enjoy the sun while we got it, okay?
All right, thanks, man.
Cool.
Have a good one.
Take care, Mike. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So there's two different ways that conversation can go. It's either I talk to him and I argue with him about his current photographer. Doesn't really matter. And he gets a little upset. Or because we're a company with a brand that everybody knows, and I, as the owner, personally call him, say, hey, we're going to give you free stuff and a Bills hat on your first listing. He's probably going to try us out, and that's how you win. All right, guys, this next one is just about an agent that, gets off the beaten path a little bit. But the message here is the goal is the goal. So the goal is to get their contact information. The goal is to get into their ecosystem, because think of it like this. If we get their contact information, they talk to us on the phone, they receive a photo of us, follow them on Instagram. Now they're getting emails from us. It's about time they're just going to eventually book with us, try us out, or they might know someone that they might suggest us to and refer us to. So this is how we enter ecosystems. So keep in mind, listen to the whole thing. We're not going to get the credit card, but what we're going to do is the goal is the goal. So get their information. That is the goal, so that we can actually build and start to build a relationship. This is how we get in the door with them. Hey, how you doing, Claire? This is Carl from East State Photography. I just wanted to give you a call, personally introduce myself really quick. How you doing today?
Good. How you doing, Carl?
I'm doing pretty good. I'll keep this super short and sweet. I just wanted to call, introduce myself, see if you're even looking for a real estate photographer in the first place, or do you have a go-to real estate photographer right now?
You know what? And I know there's lots of benefits for me using a professional, but really, the majority of the times I take my own.
That's totally okay.
I've been happy with it. Yeah.
Of course. So
I get that you guys offer a lot more things that I probably don't do, but I'm kind of winding down my career, so it's just I'm happy with the way that it goes.
Yeah, of course. There's no issues there. And if you ever have the crazy thought, maybe I'll try these guys out, let me know. Text me at this number. We'll do it for free to make you look really good, make your clients look super happy, and we'll even bring you a nice cup of coffee or tea or a Bills hat on your first shoot with us. If you get crazy and you want to try us out, okay?
Okay, perfect. And every now and then there is a house that, I have had them. One time I had one in Grand Island, and honestly, I needed a drone and all that kind of stuff, and I did hire people. So it's not like I never do it, but it's my norm. I don't.
Yeah, of course. And here's the thing. You have your process that works already. We don't want to change anything. We just want to be a part of it and hopefully make it a little bit better and make your clients love it too.
Right. Absolutely. Nope. I appreciate the reaching out, and should my need arise, yeah. Like if you want to text me, I've got your number here, but if you want to text me so I can just save you in my contacts, that would be even easier for me. That would be great.
Absolutely. We'll do that. And first and foremost, enjoy the sun too while we have it. Hey guys, this next one's super important. So what I'm actually doing here is I have a list of every agent in my entire city ranked based off how many listings they have. So this next conversation is with a very top agent. I know who I'm calling and I know what I'm doing before I even call them. My goal here is to create a relationship with them, get his contact information, call him a multiple amount of times, maybe not today, but next week, the week after, send a gift basket, or even start a relationship to get into a brokerage meeting. This is because he's a part owner of one of the bigger brokerages in Buffalo, New York. So it's important for me to talk to him as the owner, for me to build a relationship with him so that I can send him information in the future, and he passes that information on to all of the people at his brokerage. Hey Barry, how you doing? This is Carl from eState Photography. Just want to give you a call, personally introduce myself, see if you have a go-to photographer or if you're even looking for one in the first place.
Hey, Carol, I typically use our board, Courtney Foley.
Yeah, that's amazing. And to be honest, if everything's going amazing with the board, I would say keep using them. But if you want to get a little bit crazy and work with our team, we would obviously love to be a part of, your process, making your clients super happy. Does that sound like it's even of interest to you?
Yeah, I mean, you could send me your, if you want to send me something. I've heard of your company before.
Yeah, of course. So what I can do is I'll send you over an email and a text if it's, you're even interested in it. But you've been using the board for a while for your listings?
Yeah, probably 5-6 years.
Nice. We can't complain. So we're running a cool promo, free drone photos, free social media reel, if that's even cool for you. But hopefully, excite your clients a little bit, and I can send you over that info. Is that okay with you, Barry?
Sure.
All right.
You guys your phone number came from Hamburg. Are you South Towns people?
So I am not a South Towns person. Our number came from Hamburg, to be honest. It's like our business line. So I'm not really quite sure. Our office is in the city on Elm Street. Okay. I'm from North Buffalo kid. Are you South Towns?
Okay. No, I'm a North Towns guy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I went to nice, awesome. So nice. Yeah, our Matt, the owner of our company, he grew up in Clarence, right over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a super small place. Glinsky, Glinski. Kelly is his mom.
Okay, sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I worked with Kelly quite a bit.
She's awesome. She's a handful.
Yep.
She's a handful, but she's the best.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, right?
Yes. Well, I'm safe saying it. She'll wring my neck, but she's like family. So it's,
yeah.
She knows how she is too.
You know what? I think I may have used Matt before in the past, or maybe one of our agents did. Andrew Peterson may have used Matt. I think I met him out at a shoot or something.
Yeah, there's definitely a high likelihood. We work with around 800 to 1,000 agents. It's important for us to actually call and talk to people too. So the word of mouth is awesome, but more importantly, we like to call, introduce ourselves, bring Bill's hats for new clients, all that cool stuff. But there's probably a likelihood. I mean, you know how it is. A lot of people have photographers and switch around, but we like to call and talk a little bit too.
Yeah, sometimes seller schedules can be a little bit challenging, and you get these last minute changes. So I mean, it's always good to have more than one more than one good photographer available. So yeah, send me whatever you have. And do you need my email?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now I have Barry at Well. Hey Barry, how you doing? This is Carl from eState Photography. I just wanted to call you personally, introduce myself, and see if you had a go-to photographer or if you were even looking for one in the first place.
I do have a go-to photographer, but he's on vacation this week, actually, so I called someone else. But I do. Who are you?
Yeah, my name is Carl. I'm here at eState Photography. We work with...
I work with Joe.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So that's no worries at all. Of course, I just wanted to call, personally introduce myself. We're running a cool promo, too. If you get a little crazy and you want to try us out, we'd love to work with you.
Okay, let me give you my email address, and you can send me something.
Okay, totally cool. Let me know when you're ready. I'll write it down and send you over a great email.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Bill. How you doing? This is Carl from eState Photography. I just want to call you, personally introduce myself, see if you have a go-to photographer or if you're even looking for one in the first place.
Yeah, I'm not even looking. I do all my own.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Yep. So, again, there's no amount of selling that you can do to Bill that would actually make Bill transition or convince himself to switch from taking photos himself to working with us. Hey, John, how you doing? This is Carl from eState Photography. Just wanted to give you a call, personally introduce myself, see if you have a go-to photographer already or if you're even looking for one in the first place.
I do have a couple already, but I can certainly save your info in case I'm followed through with these guys.
Yeah, totally. So we're running a pretty cool promo right now, John. We'd love to do free drone photos or social media reel, or even give you a Bill's head on your first listing. We'd love to work with you. Have you been working with this photographer for a while?
Yeah, I have, but they're not always available. Yeah, is this your cell phone that you called me from?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you over a text so you got my number too. Biggest thing is we don't want you to be forced to overpay for anything. We want to make sure that you're getting some awesome service and you're working with people that love doing this stuff in general. Would that be of interest if I just sent you over a text, John?
Yeah, go ahead, and we'll see what shakes out.
All right, guys, I want to show you the results of everything today. I blocked out their contact information and their phone numbers and their emails and all that cool stuff. But I want to show you the list of how I'm actually, sorting and going through the contact information. So I have their brokerage, I have the amount of listings they have, so I know who I'm actually calling. I want to call top agents with a ton of listings because if I land one of them, that means I get more work from that. So, and when I actually have conversations with them, I know how to actually have the conversation in general. For instance, if I'm calling like a brokerage owner, it'll be a little bit different than someone who just sells a bunch of sides. Cool. Red here is people that didn't like me at all. Yellow is general positive follow-ups, and greens are people that were really, really positive. They're like, hey, yeah, like totally send me your information. The calls I submitted in the video today are a mixed bag. I don't want you guys just to see the good calls because, yeah, that's awesome, but it doesn't really show you the true reality behind the true statistics. So what I did is I matched the calls to the statistics behind the 5 hours of me doing cold calls. And this is what the statistics look like. 312 calls, 152 answered, 73 positive follow-up. So people are like, hey, yeah, send me your information, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Negative is 59. So people that are truly like, hey, this isn't a good fit. I don't want real estate photography and I don't like you, which is okay. Clients inside of the ecosystem. So my whole goal and how I'm defining a goal the entire time is getting their contact information, putting them into our ecosystem so they could eventually be a customer. Maybe not today, but probably tomorrow or the next day or a week or a month down the line. So what this looks like is a 48% answer rate, 48% general positive rate, 38% negative, and 13% wins, which are inside of our ecosystem. This is what it looks like. 312 calls is a good amount of calls. Took me around like 4 or 5 hours. Really no sugarcoating here. These numbers are not that impressive. They're not that good at all. But at least you guys have a general KPI inside of your business as to what we should be doing and what result we should be getting based off of the work that we're doing. So these are your general KPIs: 50% answer rate, 50% positive, and then at least like a 10 to 15%. There's a high likelihood they're going to work with us because we're talking about listings. We're going to share our information. We followed them on Instagram. They're going to receive a text. We have an actual incentivizer for a back end offer. So what you guys are seeing here is me essentially manually building relationships. What you're not going to see, which I'm going to make another video on, is how we actually take this lead and turn them into a new customer. Okay. This is the magic behind it. These are the true numbers. There's really no fluff. I want to make this as sincerely, as truthful as humanly possible, even showing you the times that I stutter and fail. And I hope this helps you out a lot because when I first was building $5, $10, $20, $30,000 a month, I would have died to seeing these things because it really would have helped me. If you guys really like this stuff, just comment below, subscribe, because we want to make more videos like this. We want to know that people actually like them. And more importantly, jump in the community below. We have the #1 ranked real estate photography community on School. We would love to see you in there. Keep letting it rip, guys. And subscribe, keep letting it rip, and we'll see you inside.